Good morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to be doing a first impression, a review, and a wear test on the new foundation and concealer by Revlon, and it's called the Candid concealer and foundation. And let me tell you a little bit about it, what their claims are. So let's see, for the concealer, they're saying that Revlon Photo Ready Candid Antioxidant Concealer is a skincare inspired concealer that is ultra blendable, ultra buildable, and infused with antioxidants, anti-pollution, and anti-blue light ingredients. What's in it? Anti-pollution, antioxidant, anti-blue light ingredients. Okay. What's out? Oils, parabens, phthalates, synthetic dyes, and fragrances. Benefits: suitable for sensitive skin, camouflages under eye puffiness and bags and dark circles, 18 skin tone matching shades, doe foot applicator perfect for applying to delicate eye area, medium buildable coverage, and natural finish. Okay, that's for the concealer. Now let me tell you what it says for the foundation. I purchased both of them, and they're actually, the foundation is $10.99 and the concealer is $9.99, but Ulta and Walgreens had some that you buy one get the second one half off, so that's how I was able to get mine. Okay, so the foundation says Revlon Photo Ready Candid Natural Finish Anti-Pollution Foundation. It's a skincare inspired foundation that's ultra blendable, ultra buildable, and infused with antioxidants, anti-pollution, and anti-blue light ingredients. What's in it? Anti-pollution, antioxidant, anti-blue light ingredients. What's out? Oils, parabens, phthalates, synthetic dyes, and fragrances. Benefit: a creamy texture that goes on like a moisturizer, then blends invisibly to even out skin tone weightlessly. 31 skin tone matching shades, premium pump packaging, medium buildable coverage, natural finish, and keeps skin feeling moisturized all day. So this is, let me see, I don't think it has any SPF. It doesn't say that it does. And I got it in the color, in the shade 270 medium beige. I'm not sure if this is going to be too dark for me. The shade that I thought was my shade was the one before this one, but somebody had gotten into it and it was nasty and I wasn't about to get that. So hopefully this will work. Sometimes I'd rather go, if they don't have my shade or I'm not sure, a little lighter instead of darker, because you can always make it a little darker with bronzer or something like that. So I'm going to scoot you up a little closer. Okay, I'm going to try to keep you focused while I do that. And guys, we're going to really test out the concealer, because look at these dark circles. This is horrible. I mean, I do have dark circles, but this is way beyond. It looks like somebody has punched me in the eyes. This is lack of sleep. So I'm going to do it with a beauty blender. And this is an actual beauty blender. I got them some during the holiday season. They had them on sale. I got a good buy on it. So I decided to break it in because I was using the L'Oreal one. But those don't last that long for me. I don't know why, but they break down really quick. So I'm using the beauty blender. Some people, when they test foundations, they do half the face with beauty blender and half the face with a brush, but I'm doing it the way I would normally do it. I hardly ever use a brush for my foundation. 99% of the time is not necessarily a beauty blender, but it is a sponge, a beauty sponge applicator. So far it's going very, very light coverage. I don't know if you can tell, but it's not really hiding any of my the spots on my face, and it almost looks more like a BB cream. So I'm going to try to build it up a little more. And what I'm going to do right now, the time is, I got started a little late today. It's 1:22. Can you guys see that? Yeah, 1:22. Whoops. Okay, Clara. in the afternoon, and I'm probably going to wear it till around like 10:30 or 11. So I'll film the end of the video tonight before I take my makeup off. Hopefully I don't forget. Done that before and not been able to post the video because I didn't remember that I was doing a foundation wear test. By the end of the day, sometimes I'm ready to take everything off. So I'm going to try to build it a little more on the sides to see if I can cover some of those spots. The rest of my face, it really doesn't matter if it stays with a lighter coverage because it's no big deal. But I do like to cover the spots on my face. And this, my left side, has more spots than the right side. So it did build it up a little bit, but not a lot. You can still see the different spots on my face, but it's not bad. I mean, I do like to use light coverage foundations at time. So to me is how it lasts during the day, how it holds up. If it breaks down, had a fuzz in my eye. That makes it a big difference. So I'm gonna leave it like that. I really don't want to put any more on. Maybe a little more on the nose. Hold on. So I have one of my while I do this, I have one of my subscribers ask me about this bracelet, and she actually asked me quite a while back, and then she mentioned it again in my giveaway video. And this bracelet, I've had it for a long time, probably at least 5 years, and it's something that I purchased on clearance at Dillard's one time when they were having a huge sale. It was like 50% off plus an extra 40% off. So I know that I got it very, very inexpensive. It is sterling silver, and it's a good sterling silver because it never tarnishes. I never have to clean it. And I do wear it a lot because it's easy to put on and off. You just kind of like, it hinges, and the hinge, even though I wear this a lot, it never, you know how sometimes they get loose and they really kind of fall apart. This one must be very good quality because it never falls apart. So I don't know what the brand is, I'm sorry, but I've had it for a long time. So here's a concealer, and the concealer, I have it in the shade 022, which is Sand Sable. It looks like it will be a good shade. It's so hard to tell. This is a kind of like a different kind of doe foot applicator. It's like a little whiter on the tip. Okay. I'm going to put some up here too, guys, because wow, do I have. My dark circles are horrible. And I'm going to put a little bit on my chin because since this is so light coverage, so that it gives me a little more coverage there, because these are the areas that usually where this foundation goes first. And I don't know why, because I really don't touch my face during the day. I'm not one to really, you know, lean on my face or anything like that. But for some reason, maybe because you eat and you wipe your face, I don't know. But anyways, now I really think that it's giving very low coverage. I don't know how buildable it can be without becoming cakey, but this is very light coverage. You can still really see my circles. So I thought this would be a perfect day to test this, boy. I'm really going to know whether you work or you don't. So let's build it up a little more, because I can still see a lot of darkness. So I've had great results, or with my giveaway, I've had quite a few new subscribers, and I hope that there are real subscribers and plan to stay around. It really makes me very happy. I'm not commenting on that video because it'll make it easier to pick a winner if I don't put any comments on there. But I'm glad that I'm getting a good response. Oh, look at this. It's kind of like, you see how it's kind of like flaking a little bit? And it almost looks like I took foundation off my face. I can see my spots more now. What's up with this? Okay, I'm not impressed. And it kind of looks like it's settling into my fine lines. And I still have the dark circles. So I am not going to do anything. I'm not going to add any more because it's just going to get super cakey and it's just going to sink into my fine lines even more. So I'm still going to go ahead and test it to the end of the day. See how it looks. And this may be something that is good for someone that has perfect skin. I don't know. So I'm going to set it with, I'm going to keep everything drugstore. So I'm going to set it with the Maybelline Fit Me powder. Very lightly under the eyes. And then I'm going to put the powder all over my face, lightly. It may look like I'm doing this hard, but I'm not. I'm doing this lightly because I really don't want to move the foundation because I moved with the concealer, so I don't want to take a chance on moving it with the powder brush. Okay guys, I'm going to finish the rest of my makeup and I'll be back to give you my first impression. Okay guys, so this is my finished look. I went ahead and applied the rest of my makeup. Now I do see that my lines seem to be more visible than with other concealers. I mean, I think that the foundation gives you light to medium coverage. I put 2 coats over here. You can still see the spots on my face, even through the blush. I used the Milani blush. Look how pretty this is. It's beautiful. And you can still see the spots, freckles, whatever you want to call it. But you can still see my dark circles under my eyes. And I used 2 coats of the concealer, and I normally only use 1 of any concealer that I have, whether it's high-end or drugstore. I didn't use a corrector underneath, but I don't always use a corrector, so I was just trying to do what I would normally do with any concealer. So I think the concealer, it would be for someone that barely has dark circles under their eyes. And I believe that the foundation would be for someone, did I just drop the foundation? No. The foundation will be for someone that doesn't have a lot to cover, or that just likes a light foundation. So I will check with you later tonight at the end of the night to see how everything is holding out. But right now, I mean, it's okay, but I'm not super impressed. So I'll see you tonight. Bye. Okay guys, so it's the end of the night and it's not quite as late as I thought I was going to be doing this, but I am tired and it is 8:58 and I put on I think it was like a little after 1 that I actually put the foundation, so it's been on for almost 9 hours. So I zoomed you in so that you can see the concealer. It's in every, let's see if you can zoom in. It really accentuated all my fine lines under my eyes. And I have plenty of concealers, including the Maybelline Age Rewind that doesn't do that. It really didn't give me full coverage. I mean, it didn't say it was. It said it was buildable. It said it was medium coverage. But, I mean, I can see all of the darkness down here. The foundation kind of settled in my fine lines on my forehead, which the Fit Me foundation from Maybelline doesn't really do that. But I can see it where it's like, I don't know, my forehead looks more textured than it really is. So I don't like that finish. I do have a wrinkle there and it's settled in there, but now my T-zone is kind of oily. If you can see, it does look a little greasy, a little shiny, and it's not supposed to have any oils in this foundation. That's one of the things that it doesn't have in it. My chin is worn out, and I did go out to dinner, but I was very careful not to wipe my chin. I patted my mouth, so I was aware of what I was doing, but it is totally gone on my chin. Around my nose I can still see some, but it is starting to break up, like right in there, right in here. It's breaking up. So is this something that I'm really happy with? Not really. I've had it on for almost 9 hours, but I mean, most of my foundations last longer than that. I go to work at 5:30 in the morning and I don't get home till like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And normally I don't even wash my face till like 7:30 because I get home and I have to get dinner going. So, and most of my foundations will last unless it's like a BB cream, but I don't expect a BB cream to have the lasting power as a foundation. So this is not, it's not bad. I think that if you don't really have anything to hide, you know, if you don't have a lot of lines, if you don't have a lot of spots in your face, I think it's fine. But I don't know, I think maybe for younger skin, for mature skin, I don't think it really works. This concealer is definitely a bust. I'm going to give it to my granddaughter because, you know, she's 17. She definitely doesn't have, you know, really bad dark circles or lines under her eyes. So she'll be able to use this. The foundation will probably be too dark for her. But, I don't know. It's not anything that I'm crazy about. So guys, it's not, I don't think this is, at least it's not for me. I like something that lasts a little longer, that doesn't make me oily, that doesn't really break down, and definitely that doesn't sink into my, you know, fine lines. I mean, I'm 63 years old and I do have fine lines, but I don't think my face is that wrinkled. And, you know, most of the products that I use do not really accentuate the fine lines. And this is really not anything that I think I would be wearing again. So thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I will see you on my next video. Love you guys. Bye. Mwah. Oh, by the way, I did reapply a lipstick because, you know, I wipe my mouth when I have dinner. Any lipstick won't last on me. So, all right, see you soon, guys. Bye.